Hey everybody, welcome to Easy Tarot Lessons. This is Skwirl and I have Sally and Mandy with me. Hello.
Hi.
And we are doing the Four of Coins today. At first glance, he might not have a lot to say, but you guys wait. he's, he's got more to say than the general audience thinks he does. Who wants to start us out? Sally, I heard you
Sure.
breathe.
You did. You did. I'm looking at this guy and this guy he holds on to things. He's our hoarder. He's not going to let anything go. It reminds me of it's the squirrel in the Ice Age. It's mine, mine, all mine. This is mine. Running away with it. you know he's got full grasp on everything. Somebody can snatch the one off the top of his head, but that'd be about it. And yeah, there he is. He's sitting there. I also see him just waiting, like he's waiting for something to happen. He's outside of the city. Maybe he's waiting for his Uber. I don't know. But
Oh, that could be one of those survivalists.
yeah, definitely down in the bunker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 So that's the general feeling of this card. If I'm looking, just plopping it down, general meaning, something that might come up. Yeah, he's just really pent up. He's an uptight guy. I don't see this guy as being loose and relaxed with anything.
No.
What was it? Okay, I have to tell you all this. It's epic. We were in group, and Michael and Sally. I think you were there.
Mm.
Michael said, "I think he's constipated."
Yeah, yeah. And there he is, sitting on the toilet.
Oh my God.
Right? Holding on to something for dear life.
And I cannot look at him without seeing that.
Yeah, I can see that.
His golden throne.
That's funny.
He's like the opposite of the Eight of Swords when where her waters have broke.
Oh God, yes. No way to get to the hospital. That's great, Mandy.
Sorry to jump ahead.
We can't help it. We look at one card, we see 20 others.
Right?
Oh
But,
my gosh.
No, I do see him as being quite mean,
Yeah.
like not very generous.
Definitely not generous.
No,
Almost a
but on the
greedy
other hand,
feel.
protective.
Mm-hmm.
He'll look after something for you. Or for himself.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
quite greedy.
Yeah, I
this
get
is the guy who
greedy
wants
from
to
him.
take it with him when he dies.
Yeah, oh yeah. Do you see New York here?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only card in the deck with a cosmopolitan city in the background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly looks like an early New York.
Yeah.
If you go to New York, hold on to your wallet.
Right? You can't afford to live in New York.
Oh my
No.
God, no kidding, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is wearing a crown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not a king. What I'm saying is there are actual kings in the tarot, but they have given him a crown. So
Maybe he's been dispossessed. I mean, he's been kicked out of his kingdom, and that's all he has left.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, the isolation from the
Yeah.
city. Nice, Sally.
Mm-hmm.
But very possessive, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the way he's got his arms and his feet holding on to those coins. And you just, from the look on his face, it's hard not to say, wow, he's just a greedy bastard. But it could be he's saving to put his kids through college.
Mm-hmm.
Could be, that survivalist in the bunker, like we said earlier, just waiting for the city to explode behind him, and he's going to survive because he looked ahead. Doesn't necessarily have to be all bad, I don't think.
No.
But just looking at him at first glance, he does look like back off. Mine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, could he be a DJ?
Spinning
Oh,
discs, sure.
oh my God, yes.
I was seeing him change tires, so we're on the
Oh
same
yeah.
wavelength there.
Sitting on the side of the road waiting for someone to
Yep.
come help him.
Oh yes, yeah.
Nice. I think he's got a lot of self-discipline.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to have that kind of abundance and to be holding on to it. Not going to happen in this house. No.
And he's the kind of guy who would know where everything is. You know, very organized. Everything would be in its place, and he'd be able to put his fingers on it in an instant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on the other hand, on a sort of more positive note, I would actually quite trust him not to kind of give anything away. Do you know what I mean? Like I would trust him with a secret or something. Do you know what I mean? I it's kind of like if you want someone to sort of hold on to something and be protective about it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like think he could be your man.
Super
Mhm.
reliable. Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
I know he's Earth, but he has such a Scorpio feel to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
Would you think he's open-minded, closed-minded?
No.
Closed. Everything about him says closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, in the sense, he's like fixed Earth, but
Mhm.
he just doesn't have the sort of sensuality to kind of like live up to that,
Oh,
does he?
no, yeah. Yeah, he
Mm.
doesn't.
In any way, shape, or form. But on the other hand, yeah, he has got the sort of the solidness. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. For that side of it, I think he's very steady, very stable. He's very opposite the two of coins.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. He is on solid ground.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one, if I don't want to spend my $20, that is burning a hole in my pocket and say, hold this for me.
Right. You would never get it back.
20 years later, he's still going to have
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But in general, I would trust him.
Mhm.
I would trust him. I don't know that I would like him, but I would trust him.
Right. Yeah, I think that's well said.
Yeah. What about reversed?
More, less, worse.
Yeah.
Spends money like it's liquid water. Definitely not stable. Not somebody you would rely on. Not anybody you would trust.
That
Or
could
Possibly
be
somebody would
maybe
steal
he's
from you.
so mean. Maybe he's just so tight and so mean and so greedy, like to an extreme, or paranoid about spending a penny.
Oh, yeah. It could be a slumlord.
Corporate takeover.
Or it could be one hell of a shopping spree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, oops. I didn't want to send you to college anyway.
It could be like you've gone over your overdraft or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah. So he's a tricky one because he can. I mean, he's one of those gray cards. He can be good. He can be bad. He
Yeah.
can be worse.
Mhm.
But just looking at his body language and his face, the instant analysis is, wow, he's greedy.
Mhm.
So don't get stuck in that rut. See
Yeah.
everything he could be, and
It
sometimes.
could be advice though, couldn't it? It could be like,
Hmm.
don't go over the budget on this project.
I really like him. I like him a lot, even though he's a little gray.
I think he's a very useful card. I think there are times when he's exactly the card that you need.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? His message will be loud and clear.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just remembered. Paul and I were playing This Happens to Me, This Happens to You.
Oh yeah.
And Paul got this card. And he just grinned at me and he said, baby, I've noticed that every time you go to the grocery store, you buy a whole bunch of toilet paper. Why do we need so much toilet paper?
Well, you never know.
So that's me hoarding toilet paper.
You don't know all about it.
That's funny.
Anything else to add to him at all?
I think that's great. I think it was wonderful. You guys are a hoot.
No.
I am having so much fun doing these card meetings with you two.
Too.
It's like, this is insanely fun. I do hope that everybody's getting something out of it and being able to see how we're looking at that card and really climbing into it and seeing everything that that card can possibly be.
Yeah.
And find your own two friends that are really fun, and you too will
Yeah.
have times like this.
You will. You will. Or hey, come to group with us. We
There you
got room.
go.
Yeah.
We'd love to meet y'all. Thank you so much, ladies, for being here, and thank you, everyone, for listening. And we will see you next time.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.